Alright, hey guys, welcome again to Fire Alarms and Such. And so, two things. One, you can see the board is a complete disaster in anticipation for Wall Test 7, where you guys get to pick. I will once again put the survey in the link, as only one person has actually done the survey, which is a little disappointing. It takes about 15 seconds. You just have to go through and click a picture. That's it. The survey will be open until Saturday, the 26th of August, 2017. At 11:59 Eastern Standard Time. So you guys still got a day to do the survey. Second thing is, I got a new phone. It's the new iPhone 7 with a better camera. I hope you guys can see the camera difference. I can. I think it looks better. Like, colors are actually showing up nicely. So what I want to do today is talk about the sync on a fire alarm control panel. This particular panel can do syncs for a couple different companies, including System Sensor. And up here I'm only using ceiling NACs today. I have two System Sensor Spectral or Classic horn strobes, 115 candela for both of them. Both are set to electromechanical code 3 low volume. So they are both doing the exact same thing. Right now, the panel, you'll see there's troubles because everything's disconnected, and for the initiating device, I'll be touching two wires together. So, the panel is currently set on constant output, meaning that there's no sync and it's just going to deliver uninterrupted power up to the two alarms. So, we're going to go ahead and actuate them and see what happens. Could you imagine if you had, if there's a fire, this was your pull station? That's your pull station right there. That's all it does. So you see they're pretty much in sync. So just watch. You can hear the strobes are getting to become a little out of sync. You can hear two clicks almost. And every time a strobe flashes is when the horn goes on the device. So you'll see they'll get out of sync. So you can hear that the strobe started to get off sync from each other. You could hear click, 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 instead of just click, click, click. So now, I'm going to put the panel in not supervised, System Sensor Sync. Let's go ahead and go into Programming, and we're going to go to 3, silence to NAC 2, going down from constant output to System Sensor Sync. Enter, reset, yes, and we'll let the panel reset. We'll wait, and then it will go and give me all my troubles again. I'll silence those, and then I'll start the alarms. Do 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 do. System normal, there's all my troubles. I have 4 troubles and silence, and I've added a new code to the panel. It's just 0 to make it a little easier when programming. Instead of hitting 5208 every time I don't have my key, I can just hit silence and 0. So I'm going to go ahead and actuate the alarms, and you'll see that they stay perfectly in sync. 3, 2, 1. So you can see that time the alarms stayed in perfect sync The strobes never got out of phase. The horns never got out of phase. And to keep the video at respectable length for both constant output and sync, I did sit down here for 4 minutes. I set a 4-minute timer. I watched the alarms to see if they ever got out of sync. Constant output got completely way out of sync to the point where it was almost just constant horn because they were going on and off from each other almost perfectly. And system sensor sync, no issue. They stayed in sync. So what that does is, like in a building, say there's a long hallway, and you have, say, I don't know, 10 alarms down the hallway. If they were all flashing and strobing at different rates, that would be really confusing to people walking down the hallway going, what's happening? It's just constant strobes. But then if you were to put it on sync, the whole hallway would be flashing and sounding at the same time, which makes it a little bit more, okay, I understand what's happening. It's not just complete bedlam going down the hallway. So that is the sync on a panel explained, and I'll go ahead and just show you something. You don't have to wire up the alarms any differently for doing sync or constant output, at least on this panel, but you really shouldn't anyway. You just do your normal wiring that goes up to the NACs, and then all it does is code in here and send out power differently, keeping everything in the line doing exactly the same thing. So, that has been explaining the sync feature on a fire alarm control panel. Thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day.